Hello everyone, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts and Colossal Fossils. This is Prehistoric Facts Special Episode number 175. We're going to be talking about a herbivorous dinosaur today, and that herbivorous dinosaur is Cetacosaurus. And this is an artist rendition of what Cetacosaurus possibly looked like. And this is based off of some fossil evidence too. So I'll talk about that in a little bit later on in this episode. So let's actually keep going. Some information about Psittacosaurus. The name means parrot lizard. Length is 6 feet, approximately 2 meters. Height 1.5 feet, or approximately half a meter. Weight is 44 pounds. It lived 126 to 101 million years ago in the early Cretaceous period. And fossils are found mostly throughout Asia. And it was described by Henry Fairfield Osborn in 1923. So Henry Fairfield Osborn described Cetacosaurus in a paper. He did not discover it. So my best guess is that Cetacosaurus was discovered either by Roy Chapman Andrews or otherwise maybe somebody else from the American Museum of Natural History back in that time in the early 20s. So let's actually take a look at here some pictures. So we actually have the map of Asia in the upper left corner. So Psittacosaurus fossils are found in China, Mongolia, some parts of Siberia. There is possibilities that Psittacosaurus fossils have been found in Thailand and even in Laos, but that's still up for debate of whether or not those are Psittacosaurus fossils. And here is the size chart of Cetacosaurus right here on the far right. You can see here it's just a bit bigger than a house cat. And in this picture down on the bottom left, this is a skeleton of Cetacosaurus, and this is one that Colossal Fossils has. And so the business Colossal Fossils does have this skeleton. It's on display in the school right now. We're using some of our exhibits to actually let people know that hey, we're still working in this kind of pandemic era, and so yeah, so this is the Cetacosaurus skeleton that we have, and most Cetacosaurus skeletons, or a majority of them, are pretty complete. For this kind of species, Mongoliensis, about 20 of them are actually fully complete, whereas some of them are mostly complete, but not fully complete. But yeah, there's many species of Cetacosaurus. More information about Cetacosaurus. So the Cetacosaurus belongs to the Ceratopsia family, so it is part of the Ceratopsian group, and it is kind of somewhat the ancestor to all of the Ceratopsians that we know and love in the late Cretaceous period. And so yeah, Cetacosaurus is kind of like a multi-time great grandfather of say Triceratops, and it belongs to its own group of ceratopsians called the Psittacosauria. And so there's many species of Psittacosaurus, and you can find all the list of subspecies of Psittacosaurus. So I'll put multiple links in the description down below, so that way you can actually check out all the names of Psittacosaurus that are out there in the fossil record. And so some features about Psittacosaurus: it's got a parrot-like beak, given the name parrot lizard. So it's got a parrot-like skull. And that beak is designed to slice through some branches, ferns, cycads, those types of plants. It did have quill-like feathers right on the base of the tail. Some of them can actually get straight towards the end of the tail. And so this animal will probably not have feathers all over the body. It would probably just mainly be right at the base of the tail and pretty close to the tip of the tail. And very interesting thing about Psittacosaurus, it can run bipedally, so it can run on 2 legs, and then it could walk on 4 legs. So it actually kind of does like a double-edged thing, where in terms of locomotion. So it can run on 2 legs, walk on 4 legs. And so yeah, it's actually pretty neat. Kind of almost like the Hadrosaurs did, and that's pretty cool. And of course, Cetacosaurus is a herbivore, so it eats plants. The environment and where Psittacosaurus lived, it was warm and humid. There would have been tons of trees, ferns, cycads, and some of the first flowers. And of course, no grass. There was no grass during the time of the dinosaurs. And there would be a bunch of rivers, lakes, and ponds around Psittacosaurus. Then you actually have some other types of animals, like insects, amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals, pterosaurs, and even some dinosaurs as well. Now, Psittacosaurus does have predators, and one of the tyrannosaurs, one of the early tyrannosaurs that Psittacosaurus did actually have to worry about is D. Long. D. Long would have been the number one predator of Psittacosaurus. So Psittacosaurus would actually have to run in fear from D. Long majority of the time. And if you've seen Planet Dinosaur, that BBC documentary series, you would have actually have seen an episode where Psittacosaurus, a mother Psittacosaurus and its young, are being attacked by a feathered dinosaur, a feathered theropod, that would have kind of glided down and pretty much tried to kill the young Psittacosaurus. And that is Sinonithosaurus. And Sinonithosaurus probably would have hunted down the young Psittacosaurus, not really the full-grown ones. The full-grown ones would have been too difficult to kill. And there were early raptors as well that would have actually have caused problems for Psittacosaurus during the time of the Cretaceous period. The extinction of Psittacosaurus was mostly due to climate change. And in Asia, especially in the eastern part of Asia at the time, there were a bunch of volcanic eruptions. So there was volcanoes that were happening, and if you actually find out where some Cetacosaurus fossils have been found, and especially in China, you'll find that there is a rock formation called the Yishian Formation, and that is where you'll find some of the really, really nice fossils of some dinosaurs like Microraptors, Sinonithosaurus, D. Long, and some Cetacosaurus. And that is pretty neat. So some volcanic eruptions caused certain extinctions of some animals around that time in the early Cretaceous period. Then you actually have new plants that were developing. So some of the new plants would have actually have made better, probably have like different defenses. Maybe some of them tasted differently. Some of them probably developed defenses like, say, barbs or anything like that to keep Psittacosaurus away. Larger herbivores would have been able to take advantage of the plants that probably would that Psittacosaurus couldn't actually get to sometimes, and that would actually be a cause for extinction. And also new predators were coming about, some larger tyrannosaurs, some pretty clever dromaeosaurs that were being coming around at that point in time, around 100 million years ago. And so, yes, Psittacosaurus did not have that much to go for after that. It could not survive past 100 million years ago. And so here is the map of the early Cretaceous period, and around 120 million years ago. So this is what this would have been in Psittacosaurus's prime, and you can see where Asia is. It is this country that is this continent right here. This continent right here, right on the eastern side of the globe here, of this computer graphic globe here, and and so yeah, so Psittacosaurus would have been all over the place in that part of Asia. The next episode will be on August 19th, 2021. We're going to be doing an extra episode. Let's keep the fun going. I'm going to do my 10 favorite Triassic animals. So this will include some dinosaurs, some reptiles. And so, yeah, you'll actually find all different kinds of animals from the Triassic. And do not, I repeat, do not put down your favorite Triassic animals just yet. Do that after the episode uploads. And so that way you guys can actually do that a little bit later on. But you can still send me questions about dinosaurs or any other prehistoric life by emailing me at dinochris71@gmail.com. Let's go to my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dino Chris. Like the page, you actually post your questions in the comment section. Please put them in the comment section. Do not put them on Messenger. Messenger is for private conversations. So yeah, just in the comment section. And also for YouTubers out there, make sure you like the videos, so that way it can help the algorithm out, and also subscribe to the channel so that if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. You can get weekly videos that I do every single week. And so it'll be Q&A episodes, special episodes, and even extra episodes. And so yeah, and some of these episodes are fun to do for me. And also you can stomp on that notification bell so that way you can get weekly notifications of every video that comes out. And also feel free to put your questions in the comments section because I do read them all. Your questions do mean a lot, and and it's a very good support system that you guys continue to send me questions. It is awesome, and you guys are rock stars for that. And so yeah, feel free to put your questions in the comment section. Remember, keep your questions short to the point. You could also follow me on Instagram at dino.chris.pf. I post pretty cool stuff on there. You can also follow me on Twitter at CSGRALL. That's my Twitter page. I post pretty cool stuff on there as well. Also, take care of people around you. You know, so for younger people out there, to make sure listen, your parents, your teachers, and guardians, it's the best motivation you could have a good education. It's very important to have a good education. With a good education, you get a good job in the future. And also, in this kind of time, please wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands, and if you're not vaccinated yet, please get vaccinated because that way we can all reach a normalcy further down the line. Because we need to make sure that we're getting vaccinated so that way we reduce the spread of the virus. And also, feel free to check out Colossal Fossils. I'll put a link in the description down below of the website. And feel free to donate too, because we're going after a T-Rex. And if you want to donate for the T-Rex, feel free to hit the donate tab, and you can donate as much as you want for the T-Rex. And yeah, that'll be awesome if we can reach the goal of actually getting a T-Rex for our collection and for the museum. And so yeah, that'll be awesome. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.